Did you know that despite Bitcoin being over 15 years old, the vast majority of people still don't own it? Even among those who do, most don't fully understand what they're holding. While the media focuses on price swings and ETF approvals, the real revolution of Bitcoin is happening quietly. As Bitcoin continues to expand, those who truly understand its fundamentals will gain an undeniable advantage over those who don't. So in this video, we're breaking down Bitcoin's core principles in 2025 to 2026. How Bitcoin actually works without the technical jargon. Why Bitcoin is still undervalued, despite its adoption. The biggest misconceptions holding people back from buying BTC. How blockchain, mining, proof of work, and private keys make Bitcoin unstoppable. If you're serious about building generational wealth in crypto, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Crypto Cortex for deep dive content on Bitcoin, crypto, and the future of finance. Let's get started. The big problem Bitcoin solves. Let's start with a simple scenario. Imagine you owe a friend $10. Option 1. Cash. You can hand them a $10 bill instant, private, and peer-to-peer. No third party is needed. The problem? You have to be in the same location to exchange cash. Option 2. Digital payments. You could send it via PayPal, Venmo, or a bank transfer. The problem? You now rely on an intermediary, a bank or payment service to process the transaction. This means fees. You might pay 1 to 5% in transaction costs. Delays. Transactions can take hours or even days to clear. Censorship. Your payment can be blocked, reversed, or frozen. So, what's the ideal solution? We need a digital version of Cash Away to send money instantly without banks, third parties, or middlemen. And that's exactly what Bitcoin is. What is Bitcoin? Really? Bitcoin is a software program and a decentralized network that allows people to send and receive value without intermediaries. It has its own built-in currency, Bitcoin BTC, which is sent between users over the internet, just like email. Unlike traditional currencies, Bitcoin isn't controlled by any government, bank, or corporation. Instead, it operates on a peer-to-peer network where every transaction is recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain. The goal? To create a trustless, transparent, and secure financial system. How Bitcoin works simplified. Before Bitcoin, digital money had a huge problem, the double spending problem. Example, if you send someone a photo by email, you still have the original copy. That's fine for pictures, but not for money. You can't just copy and paste money. Satoshi Nakamoto's breakthrough in 2008 was solving this problem without needing a central authority like a bank. How Bitcoin prevents double spending. 1. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on the blockchain. 2. The decentralized network of computers nodes verifies transactions. 3. Once verified, transactions are added to a new block. 4. This block is linked to the previous block, creating an unbreakable chain. This system ensures that no one can alter past transactions, making Bitcoin secure and immutable. The role of blockchain, mining, and proof of work. Bitcoin's blockchain is a public, decentralized ledger like an open Google Doc that anyone can view but no one can alter. But how does Bitcoin prevent fraud? That's where mining and proof of work POW come in. How mining works? Miners are specialized computers that process transactions and add them to the blockchain. To do this, miners must solve complex mathematical puzzles, proof of work. The first miner to solve the puzzle gets rewarded with new Bitcoin, the block reward. This process secures the network and prevents fraud because altering a single block would require remining every block after it, a near impossible task. Why Bitcoin's mining system is genius. No single entity controls Bitcoin. It's fully decentralized. It incentivizes security. Miners are financially rewarded for keeping Bitcoin secure. It creates digital scarcity. Bitcoin's supply is limited to 21 million BTC, unlike fiat currencies that can be printed endlessly. Bitcoin's scarcity. Why 21 million BTC matters. One of Bitcoin's most important features is its fixed supply of 21 million BTC. Unlike the US dollar, which loses value over time due to inflation, Bitcoin is designed to become more valuable as adoption grows. Every 4 years, Bitcoin goes through a halving the process where the mining reward is cut in half. This makes Bitcoin scarcer over time, similar to gold. As demand increases and supply decreases, the price naturally rises. Think about this. If everyone on Earth wanted just 1 BTC, there wouldn't be enough. There are only 21 million. Bitcoin security. How private keys work. Bitcoin isn't just a payment network, it's a revolution in self-sovereignty. Unlike a bank account, Bitcoin is secured by cryptographic keys. Private key. Your secret password to access your Bitcoin. Never share this. Public key. Used to generate a Bitcoin address for receiving BTC. Bitcoin address. A unique string or QR code that lets others send you BTC. Bitcoin wallets. Where to store your BTC. There are 2 main types of wallets. One software wallets: Exodus, Electrum, Bluelet. Convenient but online. To hardware wallets: Ledger, Trezor, the best security as they store keys offline. Warning: if you leave your BTC on an exchange like Binance or Coinbase, they control your private keys, not you. The golden rule of Bitcoin: not your keys, not your coins. Why Bitcoin is more important than ever in 2025 to 2026. Bitcoin is no longer just an experiment, it's becoming the foundation of a new financial system. Mass adoption trends in 2025 to 2026. Spot Bitcoin ETFs. Wall Street is finally embracing BTC. Nation-state adoption. Countries like El Salvador and Argentina are leading the way. Institutions buying Bitcoin. Hedge funds, billionaires, and even governments are accumulating. Lightning Network growth, making Bitcoin faster and cheaper for everyday transactions. Final thoughts. Bitcoin's future is just beginning. Most people still don't understand Bitcoin. Many dismiss it as too late to buy, even though history shows it's still early. Bitcoin is scarce. There will only ever be 21 million BTC. Bitcoin is decentralized. No government can control it. Bitcoin is trustless. No banks or middlemen required. The key takeaway: as more people wake up to Bitcoin's true value, the demand will continue to skyrocket. If you want to stay ahead of the Bitcoin revolution, subscribe to Crypto Cortex and turn on notifications. Comment below. Do you think Bitcoin will hit $1 million in the next decade? Why or why not?